Hey guys, I am back with another warframe like build showcase kind of thing. I'm sorry that I haven't been online for whoever watches this. It's been a very long time since I've done my last post. I've been busy. I've been experimenting with new things in Warframe from the new update. I've been playing other games, and yeah, that's pretty well it. But today I'll be showing my Uriel build. I'm just gonna say right now, from a Gyre main or Gyre, however you say her name, I have very quickly turned into a Uriel main. Um, he is extremely overpowered. His builds are like his whole kit is just super unique. He doesn't need any helmet ability, at least in my opinion. I have seen people use helmet abilities on him. He's an amazing warframe. Let's get into this. So for Archon shards, I do 2 reds for ability strength, 2 blues for shields. He doesn't have that much shield on him, and yes, he can produce over shield, but it's not that much. So I decided to go 2 blues on it, and a yellow for casting speed. Shield for the over shield goes, I think, over about 2,000, and the health with my build pretty well always stays max. It's very it's a very good build. I freaking love it. And I actually just made this build like a couple days ago. This specific one after running another one for a very long time. This build right here that I'm about to show is a way better build than the other one. The stats down here, duration, you don't need much duration on him considering you have a lot of range. You have a lot of strength on him. That needs to be Tau Forged. You really do not need much efficiency on him whatsoever, considering the build. You will always have energy. You will never run out at all. And there's an arcane on here that gives you extra efficiency. So let me show you. Oops, wrong button. Let it load a second. This takes forever because I'm playing on Nintendo Switch. All right, here we go. This is the build that I'm running. Of course, Archon Vitality. Have a Warframe that has a shit ton of fire damage or heat damage. You're going to want Archon Vitality to stack that heat even more. Equilibrium is for the one demon that he has, because anyone who's played Uriel so far knows that he has 3 demons. One of them connects enemies together, kind of like Collective Curse a little bit. One of them, when an enemy dies, has a slight chance to use that enemy's dead body as a gem that gives extra fire rate for your weapons and puts heat damage. And the last one, which is the demon that we really focus on for this build, I don't remember his name, Golfagor, I think its name is. He latches onto enemies and he puts an emblem above the enemy, and when you kill the enemy that's marked, it'll spew out a shit ton of health and energy orbs. That, with the equilibrium, you basically never run out of energy. So you don't need to use what's it called? Archon Energize or Arcane Energize. You don't need to use it because you're already maxing out your energy. As you can see, we have growing power for the extra ability strength, ability strength. That's pretty well it for ability strength, other than power drift. So we got 4 strength mods. We got flow for the extra energy amount, because even though you don't run out of energy, you still want a lot of it. Obviously, equilibrium for the Golfagor, stretch, cunning drift, overextended for all the range, because we love range on Uriel for his brimstone. And obviously, like I said, Archon Vitality for the heat stacking for brimstone and all of his other abilities. Molt augmented for the extra ability strength, for base ability strength, and arcane impetus. I really like this arcane with Uriel. On unique status effect from abilities, grant 6% ability strength and 3% ability strength, or ability efficiency, my bad. for 20 seconds. You basically, as long as you are stacking status effects, never run out of this. You will always have efficiency, strength. You can, if you play the build, you can even like look at it at the top right here because you have all the buffs on the top corner. Like, you'll never run out of arcane impetus as long as you are continuously using your abilities, which you should never be able to run out of as long as you keep your 2 up, which heals the demons, and as long as Golfagor is attaching to enemies, you should never be able to run out of energy at all. Give me a sec. I will go to the simulacrum and I'll give you a little bit of a, like, it's a very simple build. Like, you don't need any helmet abilities. I'll give you a little rundown on what he's about. All right. We are in the simulacrum now. And there was actually one thing while I was waiting for all the stuff to load. I was forgetting about the main weapon of what I play with Uriel. Kuva Sobek. Kuva Sobek is honestly one of my favorite shotguns in the entire game. If not my favorite, literally top number one, like, would only use this shotgun in my opinion, because I love this one so much. I can't really go on about it or else I'll fucking, yeah. As it continues to load. All right. This isn't actually my build. This one is my build for Uriel. The other build doesn't really matter. I use this build for Saren. I can't remember if I watched a video for this one or not, but this is the one I use for Saren. That's a whole other situation. This one, however, is the one that I use for Uriel. For the clip delegation and incinerary coat, I think it is, right? I think so. No? Oh, no, never mind. I messed up. Clip delegation and acid shells, which are the Kuva Sobek or Sobek, Kuva Sobek, doesn't matter which one. It's its augment mods. Acid shells on kill, it'll release like a blast of corrosion within 15 meters, I think it is. 15 meters? Did I get that right? Yes, 15 meter radius. And this, when it reloads, the next magazine has status chance and multi-shot increase by 15 per shots landed. That's like, as far as I'm aware, that's just if you like actually hit an enemy. I'm not too knowledgeable about this mod. I just know it very much works with the build. We try to go for a little bit of a somewhat of a status stack sort of build, a little bit. Blast for, in my mind, the extra radius or the extra damage radius, if that makes any sense. Not like, how should I say this? Not like the fulmination kind of thing, but like just blast in general, having that little extra damage on the AoE of acid shells. Magnetic for mostly overguard purposes. Without the magnetic, honestly, it doesn't do too great on Eximus units, but with magnetic, it actually, I think that it works pretty damn good. Toxin, if you're going up against like Corpus, it ignores the shields, and with the demon that places the emblems that you can collect, it also adds another base fire stat, so you got blast, magnetic, toxin, and heat all in one shot. I think it works pretty fucking good. I don't mean to keep swearing. It's just natural habit, but like, I think it works really good with Uriel. Collect the energy. Now, he's meant to be played as a casting frame. High casting, stuff like that. And then add the Kuva Sobek. And then like, yeah, I think it sheds pretty decently. We got the really high heat stacking from the third ability. Then Yeah, the acid shells spreads the corrosive and whatnot. This build, he's one of my favorite frames personally. When he's in the battlefield, he's a lot more effective. You don't really get the much potential out of him in Simulacrum, but like his whole play style is just absolutely beautiful to me. I think he is a 10 out of 10 frame. Like I literally switched my mains for him. So like he's a really good warframe, and I hope everybody checks him out. I hope everybody gets a chance to play as him and loves him as much as I do. He's a really fun frame, really good. He's super effective on the battlefield. The build itself is absolutely amazing. Like, in my opinion, when you're on the battlefield, he never runs out of energy because of this demon up here, right? This is the one that places the emblems, and this is the one that connects all the damage together. He's a very fun warframe. I I cannot explain it enough or say it enough. Highly recommend playing this warframe. This is one of the best frames that DE has DE has ever released. Highly recommend. Check them out. And I hope the build with Uriel and Sobek, I hope it works out for you guys. Definitely do also check out the Saren build one that I very quickly showed with Uriel as well, because that one also does absolute wonders. I have tried that one as well. Um, yeah. Hope you enjoyed this quick little, or not quick, but like this build show about Uriel. I'm sorry that I couldn't like actually show what he's good at. I don't have a setup for that. But I do hope you enjoyed, and I do hope that I see somebody use this build. I really do. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. And yeah, that's pretty well it.